Hello and welcome to Imperia Tarot. This is a spirit animal message for the week. So, the moment that you are seeing this message, this energy will be open 7 days forward, okay? This is timeless. So, whenever you are seeing this, you are brought here in this moment to hear this message for the week forward, okay? So there could be something here, a message for you that you need to hear right now for the week ahead. So, I encourage you to save this video, reference back to it, keep its energy in your awareness throughout the week, okay? So I already pre-shuffled the deck and pulled the cards energy for you for the week. And what came out was the owl in reverse and the lion in upright, okay? So the owl energy is really beautiful. It represents a clairvoyant energy, a very intuitive and empathic energy. So you could be a person when you are in balance with yourself who is very intuitive, very empathic, and you could also be very psychic, very in tune with your gifts, very open and very spiritual as well, okay? So, usually, when the owl comes out, it represents a blessing that is on its way. Because it's in reverse right now, I'm seeing that energy or that blessing or whatever you're trying to manifest in your life, it could possibly be blocked right now. So, something could be blocking your psychic gifts, your intuition. Maybe it's an experience that you've recently went through. Maybe it was a relationship. Maybe you've recently gone through an awakening or a deep spiritual ego death. And maybe you're going through a period of your life right now where you're taking a completely different direction in your life. You're making different choices. You're carving a new path for you. Whereas before in the past, you may have been on a more traditional path. You may have been living by expectation or doing what you thought was best. That I'm getting this feeling for some of you that you've recently learned is not the best path for you. And because this energy came out in reverse, that maybe this transitional period, while you're still going through it, has caused some uncomfortable feelings internally and has caused your owl energy to go into reverse and create some blockages for you. You may be resisting too much. You may not be connecting with your intuition or your empathic gifts as much. So, when this energy is upright, you're very trusting. You're very trusting of your journey. You're very trusting of the path and the guidance from Source, God, whatever it is, whatever the higher energy is that you connect with. All right? When it's in reverse, there's usually a lack energy. So this has the possibility to attract more lack because you may be experiencing some of that right now. So it's going to be very important to unblock this energy. It's going to be important to practice gratitude and being content with where you are right now and to be content with where you are right now while you're exploring this new journey you're on, okay? So you could try journaling every night. You could try a gratitude journal where every night before you go to bed, you write down the things in your life that you are grateful for. Another great way to unblock this energy is to help others. So, chances are, if you are an owl energy, you're very intuitive, clairvoyant, you may be drawn to helping others with your spiritual gifts. You may be very drawn to helping people to align with themselves, giving them advice, being inspiration to them. Okay, so helping others can help you also get out of your own head, get out of your own problems, see the bigger picture. So we want to turn this energy upright, okay? So in the next week, focus on some ways that maybe you can help others. Um, meditate as well, journal. You want to connect back with your intuition. You want to hear your inner voice again. It's going to be very important for you to hear your inner voice and listen to yourself. So write down the things, even if it's just one or two things that you are grateful for every single night. Do some breath work, meditate, take breaks. Remember to check in with yourself. That's going to be very important. All right, for this owl energy. You have a very you have some very important gifts that are going to be very important to you on your path. All right, these are psychic gifts. These are a strong connection with the divine, clairvoyancy, intuition. So you should use these gifts. You should harness these gifts. Okay? And other people are going to need this as well. You have something to offer, you have something to give. That's very deep and beautiful. You've also got the lion. Okay? The lion is a very patient energy. The lion is a symbol of mastery. Like you have gone through some experiences, You have been in this period of learning or upskilling, and now you're at a point where some things in your life you have actually mastered. And these aren't just physical outward skills, they're also internal skills. Like I was explaining with the owl energy, you are very intuitive, you are psychic. This may even be something that you're aware of, and you may have been working on it for a while, and now you're at a point of mastery with this, and you can harness this into something, okay? You could be a very observant person, very regal person. You know, maybe you may be a little bit introverted at times. You could have a very rich inner world, okay? And you keep a lot of this to yourself. You spend a lot of time inward, but you also have this mastery that you have over certain aspects of yourself and your life is something that you can extend to others. So the lion energy also tends to be a very inspirational energy, especially when it comes to personal journey and self-empowerment and growth. Okay, you can be the kind of person that people are drawn to for advice or to get help or to find strength in. And when I talk about unblocking this energy so we can get the owl energy in the upright and helping others, this may be one way that you can do it. Inspiring others, being honest and genuine, helping to guide people. You have this ability, all right? You can bring yourself into balance. You can be a very peaceful person. People are very drawn to that. You also might be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You may be a fire sign, or you may have somebody in your life who is a fire sign who shares this with you, this energy with you. Okay? So this is a very beautiful energy. Harness your lion energy this week, your fire energy, your observant energy. Bring yourself into balance. Be peaceful. You feel naturally in your element when you are peaceful, when you are observant, when you are patient, when you are in line with your gifts, your intuition, your empathic ability. All right? It's also important to have boundaries. I just had that come in. It's also important to have boundaries and protect your energy so that you can better serve others. You need to serve yourself before you can serve others, okay? So focus on that this week. Focus on bringing your energy back into gratitude. Help somebody out if you see somebody that need help or gentle guidance and advice. You know, just be there for somebody. Even just holding space for somebody is very, very good for the owl energy because the owl energy thrives when they can hold space for others. You know, without while holding their own boundaries. Okay, with themselves and others. That's important to note. And harness your lion energy in order to do this. Okay, so harness your inner strength, your observant nature, your peaceful nature, your patience. All right, that's going to be important this week, especially when it comes to dealing with specific challenges. This energy is going to be the most important for that, okay? Be in control of yourself, regulate your emotions. Don't be too reactive. If you find yourself being reactive, step away because this is going to pull you out of your lion energy and you want to harness this energy this week. It's going to be very important. And it's going to help you bring your owl energy back into the upright so that blessings can come in for you. Okay? So that is really nice energy. Um, Thank you for being here. Thank you for clicking on this video. If this resonated with you, please subscribe to this channel. It helps me out a lot. Um, Leave a comment if you'd like. I love hearing about your experiences and how you feel about this reading and what you're going through. Um, Also, like this video if you liked it, and I will try to do these more often. I have a general reading that I upload every single week, but I'm going to start doing weekly oracle messages as well, like this one. If you like these, please let me know, and I appreciate you and thank you for being here. I'll see you again.